What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Dermy Wormy, and I'm coming at you with a major story. That's right, I did that. I went there because about 3 weeks ago, I thought it was more like a month ago, but I guess it was 3 weeks ago, we had a Marvel star decide that he wanted to go 20 rounds allegedly with his girlfriend at the time. At the time of recording this, I don't know if they're still together. Chances are they are, and it kind of becoming questionable. But to start off from the beginning, Jonathan Majors decided he wanted to beat up on his girlfriend allegedly. I'm saying allegedly because he's innocent until proven guilty. I don't fully believe the story, but from what we gathered from his texts, it doesn't look good for Jonathan. It really doesn't. But because of this incident, you had the Go Army ad pulled. Army decides to pull the Go Army ad. Yeah, highly disagree with it. You don't know if it's accurate or not, but I also understand the reasoning. It's a toxic idea. It's just, you're bad PR right now. Don't want to put you out there in case you are a beater. You wanted to go beat up on somebody just in case, we're going to pull this ad. I don't agree with that. I think you're innocent until proven guilty. Until that point, people should still want to work with you, should still want to put stuff out. But I firmly understand. I just highly disagree. That being said, we also have another development. Jonathan Majors' manager, Entertainment 360, part ways. Actor facing domestic violence allegations in New York City. That's right. He has now lost his management firm, and not just his management firm, his PR firm. He is losing all sorts of stakes right now that help propel you in this old archaic industry to stardom. He's losing it. Now, what does that mean? Well, who knows, but it kind of looks like things are getting primed for possibly bye-bye Jonathan Majors as Kang. There is still a big issue here, is that he was the centerpiece for the next stage and a half, phase, stage, whatever you want to call it, of MCU as their big bad. Yeah, he's only been in one movie, but he's going to be in two, not one, but 2 D+ shows. You have marketing about him all over the place. We already have posters for Kang Dynasty where his face is front and center. You have problems right now, Disney, but let's get into this. Exclusive. Talent manager Entertainment 360 has dropped Jonathan Majors. Several sources tell us the recent move by Majors' longtime manager comes 3 weeks after magazine Dream star was arrested on domestic violence charges in New York City. Remember, this guy was being pushed everywhere. Now, I think he's a decent actor. I don't think he's anything special, but I do enjoy some of his portrayals. He was being pushed everywhere, though. Everybody wanted him and everything for some reason. And prior to this, all I really knew him from was from a very crappy Lovecraft show, Lovecraft Country. That was not really about Lovecraftian creatures, but more about racisms. And then following that, trying to think, what all have I seen him in? He was in that, I think it's called Co-Pilot or Wingman. Wingman is the movie. Looked interesting. Looked like it could be an interesting story. And hey, the racial element actually kind of flows in that timeline. He was in Creed 3. Very successful movie. He was then going to be the big bad. Actually is acting as currently the big bad for Marvel. So yeah, he is the magazine Dream star that was being pushed on us. I don't know why, but hey, currently starring Creed 3, that I already said. Majors' representation problems don't stop with Entertainment 360. PR firm, the Lady Company, also initiated a breakup with the Avengers. He's not in the Avengers yet, but actor in the last month. That is terrifying. That is a bad thing right now for Jonathan Majors, where he is going to require good PR. You really want a PR firm right now to help you. And seeing this one, maybe that goes to show that these allegations are more credible, that even the PR firm's like, hey, this is bad. But let's remember, his lawyer's big idea was to release text messages that made it really look like his girlfriend. And I said at the time, I take these with a grain of salt. You don't know. I'm still skeptical. I'm staying skeptical as best as possible. I probably said skeptical wrong. Who really gives a toss? Anyways, these text messages really do look like a battered individual pleading with her abuser and saying, oh, it's all my fault. I started the fight. It's my fault that you grabbed me by the neck and threw me around everywhere. A little overboard, but hey, you get the idea. So when you see the PR firm dropping them, the people that are there to, try to spin the bad stories to make you look a little bit better, it kind of starts saying maybe they can't even spin it. Maybe you should get Amber Heard's PR firm. I hear they do wonderful work, just downright wonderful work. But as we continue, as a more minor element of this, Majors and fashion house Valentino mutually agreed the actor would not be attending this year's Met Gala as one of its guests. I don't really care. But that also tells you that he's kind of getting ostracized from the elite community, because the Met Gala is nothing more than parties at Capital City, I think it is, from Hunger Games, where everybody dresses all freaky and crazy to raise money for some reason, and yet they all dress like crazy people. But him not being sent there shows ostracism from the elite community, from the upper echelons of society. Yeah, that's not a good look either. Now, again, you're innocent until proven guilty. I don't actually like that a lot of these things are happening, but when you look at it, the PR firm and the manager are the two people that will be knowing a whole lot more about this situation than anybody else. And it kind of looks like, hey, you did it and you did a bad thing. But here comes an interesting specter of all this. And Yellow Flash pointed this out. We have an accusation. We don't know everything fully about it. We don't know if these accusations are even valid or true, but everybody's already dropping Jonathan Majors. Why did nobody want to drop Ezra Miller? Why? Ezra Miller, we have documents of him. We have video evidence. We have all sorts of evidence of him actively harming people. Choke slamming a pregnant woman, stealing from people. He had a federal crime that I think he's now pled down to a misdemeanor or whatever, where he broke into somebody's house to steal alcohol. We have reports of children that were on his commune, because he's some sort of cult leader, chewing on bullets. We have claims of actual grooming, actual kidnapping, and all sorts of other awful things, yet Ezra Miller is still Hollywood elite and loved and beloved by everybody, yet he is toxic to all your brand. He is a awful brand, but hey, we have actual evidence that this guy's doing this. But no, we're going to kick Jonathan Majors out of everything, even though it's accusations at this point in time. Makes you think a little bit, huh? Makes you think on why is this going on? What's going on here? Why is this man being ostracized already after a single accusation? But Ezra Miller gets to walk around, beating up on women, going all ham on people and saying, he misgendered me, as he's getting arrested. Don't touch my junk, you just misgendered me, release me now. Hey, but let me get you guys' thoughts on all of this down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now. Hey guys, a little side note right here. I'm putting this in at the end of my video. I know it's a little weird. I already said bye and everything, but This just started dropping like an hour ago for me, tomorrow for you. But continuing on the Jonathan Majors route, we just got word that Hollywood's wariness of Jonathan Majors grows. Actor no longer starring in the Man in My Basement movie, cut from Texas Rangers ad campaign. This wariness now of Jonathan Majors is continuing to grow. Again, innocent until proven guilty, but losing your manager, losing the PR firm, and now we're hearing that Jonathan Majors was supposed to be the protagonist in a picture based on featuring adaptation of Walter Mosley's novel The Man in My Basement, and also an ad campaign for the Texas Rangers MLB team, as well as unannounced fifth season's Otis Reading biopic, which the Emmy nominated actor was circling. This is getting insane. He's getting dropped left, right, and center by different stuff all over the place. Yet, again, I go back to this. You got Ezra Miller, who's perfectly fine. Everything around Ezra Miller is perfectly fine, but hey, we're going to drop this man who has one accusation around him. But again, this was just supplemental. Didn't want to do anything because I just recorded the video. I'm editing right now. But I will see you guys all on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.